Welcome back to MCOC Alba Rules. As we see, I finally did my exploration with Abyss 100%, completely money free, although it took me a few months to get it all done, grinding units for each path along the way. Finally got it all explored. So this was a tough choice. Knowing this was coming, I've been thinking about this for days. There was a few ones I immediately eliminated, but I was really leaning heavily towards a couple based on my current roster, current needs, and what I have. I really boiled down to either mutant or cosmic. It was super tight between these two, and I debated back and forth for a while. But on mutants, the way I looked at it, I have several mutants I would already R3. And just in case what comes up from the T5C, I decided I have 4 cosmics that I would like to pull, that I could possibly R3 any of those 4. That's what led me to pick the cosmic. So I will be opening up this cosmic crystal soon, but I like to work my way up on the rewards. So I got a 5-star to open up. I have 3 6-stars to open up. And then, of course, the T5C and the Abyss. So we got a lot coming. So we're going to go start off with the lower stuff, work our way up, have a little bit of fun. But actually, I do need to see if my rewards are going to, what I'm going to be looking for. So before I start opening up the champs, let's open up these T5C, since that could play a role in what I'm hoping for on my polls. So what we got here, anything others, I have R3 worthy champs in most areas, and that was my number 1 choice, mutant. Actually, I could pull both of these mutant and I would be ecstatic. I really have 3 champs I would consider R3ing with mutant. So I'm extremely ecstatic with that one. That was my best case scenario. And I'll show you my 3 choices in a moment. Now there's only 2 things I don't want, which is Mystic or Skill, and breaks my heart a little bit. So you will not be seeing a second R3 right now, because I'll show you my skills in a bit, but you will agree, trust me, that I do not have anybody worth an R3. In fact, I don't even have any skill at R2 currently. Alright, so, but now I do know that I'm hoping on these 3 6-star polls to get one of them skill. So opening those up lets me know what I'm rooting for. Hoping for a nice skill to where maybe I can do a second 6-star R3, but we'll have to see. But let's get this 5-star out of the way first. See what we get, and let's go. Already got him duped. So this is just extra SIG and extra 6-star shards. So, sure, why not? I'll be in the middle of that. If I didn't already have them or didn't already have them duped, I would be happy about that. But when it comes to the SIG, I'm not going to be too excited about that. This note, want some good 6-stars, of course. I'm debating between doing 3 6-stars or doing 2 featured. I just didn't like what I saw on the featured. So I went ahead and going to do 3 basics on the 6-star. Best case scenario right now is I get myself a nice top elite skill 6-star. That is what I'm hoping for, because then I got both T5C worthy. So let's start off with the first one. And that is not what I was looking for. And we see what my feelings are on this. Yeah. Diablo's actually better than people give him credit for. He's actually not total turd, but he does have a couple niche uses. But yeah, that is not what I wanted. Surprisingly, that's only my second Mystic 6-star. My other one is Iron Fist. So yeah. Well, just when you think it can't get worse, now I pulled a King Groot. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm really... So, 2 for 2 on not what I wanted on my 3 6-stars. Makes me more happy that they added that class selector 6-star. That would be a hard one to mess up, but who knows? With my luck going, can't get worse, right? And technically it doesn't get worse, but it didn't get a whole lot better. Beast I actually like. He is pretty underrated. Might do a bit on him someday, but still not what I wanted. So look at this. Thank you, Kabam, Diablo, King Groot, and Beast. For those of you who always talk, I always get good pulls. No, you just don't always see all my pulls. And yeah, that's out. That hurt. That stung. But I'm not done yet. And I'm still very happy about my mutant T5C. So that's okay. Spoiler, Beast will not be my T5C R3. That is a promise. Okay. So kind of try to shrug that off. Okay. Let's not worry too much about that, because we still got some. Oh, open the Sig Stones another time. Not worried about them now. But here's the big ones. And don't go away after this, because I got a lot more to show. So, Cosmic, again, there are 4 ones specifically I would be happy with. Cole would be great, because I don't have him. I would be happy with, of course, Corvus. And you see the first few ones are bad. And look at this. This is one of the 4 I want. I would have also been happy with Venom. And I would also be happy with CMM. Although both Corvus and CMM I already got R5 5-star. So I was kind of hoping for something new. Surprisingly, Cole was probably my #1 most desired, because then I don't have to argue with myself if I'm going to R2 or R3, somebody already got R5. So, this is the easiest choice ever. We just saw my 3 6-stars. Look at these choices. Though I can awaken my King Groot. Oh, yay, thank you. A Black Bolt, Superior Iron Man, Nihilus, a Venom Pool. Is this like the worst Abyss ever? So, this just made my choice super easy. So, I'll actually thank Kabam for making that the easiest Abyss choice probably in history. Alright, so now it is going to be time. I'm going to do a couple more things. I'm going to use an Awakening Gem, and I am going to also do my R3. So now, got 2 things I'm going to do with those pulls that I got from those Abyss rewards. I am going to use an Awakening Gem. Not the one I just pulled, not the generic yet. I am hesitant to use that at this time, but I do have a Cosmic Awakening Gem that I got from my initial run several months ago. I am going to use, as well as I am going to go ahead and do an R3. This will be my second ever R3. So, but first, I'm going to go ahead and on Cole here, unfortunately, I am going to R2 him, but I'm not going to do it today based on the fact I do not have enough resources to R2 him, as well as... So I'm going to go ahead, actually, make sure I think so. I'm going to use the Cosmic on him, and boom. I just went ahead and awakened my Cole. I've been wanting Cole for a long time. Got one of my many. Really enjoy him. I don't care what people say about his block. Don't block if you have an issue with his block. Intercept. Bait stuff. I enjoy Cole very much. Also will run well with my Corvus, who I use a lot. So, went ahead and awakened that. Now, let's go ahead and move on to my rank up. So my first R3, as many of you know, anyone who's watched my channel knows Venom the Duck is my first and currently only R3 rank up. But I received 2 T5C today, including a skill which I noted I will not be using my skill T5C today. One, I don't have any R2 of the skill. Second of all, as you can see, there's none who, at least I would consider worthy at this point. The best of them, in my opinion, would be Night Thrasher, but he's not even awoke, so I use him, but not a whole lot. So I will not be using that one, but I will be using my mutant. So we see I have, well, now 6 mutants after pulling the Beast added to there. I can guarantee you Beast will not be my R3. He's not that bad, though. So some of you may see someone who might be obvious. I initially was considering Emma when I was been given this thought if I was to do a mutant, but I decided I will not be doing Emma for a couple of reasons. One, I already got her an R5 Max Sig 5-star, and even with that, I don't use her that much, mainly because I don't have a 5 or 6-star Rolk yet to use in some content. So that brings it down to Magneto, or Emma. I was actually leaning to Emma for quite a bit. I enjoy Emma. She is my favorite utility champ to use. But then I played Magneto some more, and I played him some more, and you know what? Magneto. Oh, he is insane. And you're going to see some videos of him in the near future coming up. But with that being said, even though I'm going to leave him unawakened for now, I might change my mind later, but I don't plan on using my awakening gem on him. I don't believe he needs it. So we will see this. We will see him in R2, and we will now see my Magneto is who I have chosen to be my second R3. I chose him. His power is ridiculous with super easy, quick ramp up. He has some. I run suicides a lot. I like his bleed resistance to kind of almost immune or pretty dang close, which makes it way more suicide friendly. I tend, if some of you watch some of my other videos, I tend to like a lot of the parry heavy champs for some reason. I always kind of enjoy him, and he fits into that category to where I can just do a few parry heavies and get his, and charge him and get his prowess up to where you can do a 1, 2, 300,000 damage in less than 30 seconds of buildup. And that was with an R4 5-star. With an R3 6-star, I can't even imagine what kind of damage he is going to do. But I will be showing some of his damage later on. I will do a little highlight video of my new shiny little 6-star R3. So I am going to keep just using whatever ISO I got here to go ahead and get this guy up and maxed. It will take a couple minutes, as we know that doing rank ups and level ups seem to take forever. For those of you who don't do 6-stars and complain about the cost for like ranking up 4-stars or like R3, R4, 5-stars, look at how much ISO 8 and gold in R3 6-star costs to rank up. By the way, I haven't really been tracking yet. I know I've already spent $1 million by now. I think quite a bit more than that actually, and I'm got a little ways to go. I have plenty of ISO 8 in my inventory. I've been saving. I was hoping I would have 2 R3 worthy champs based on class pulls, but only going to be doing the one. So I've been saving gold and ISO 8 for a little bit to make sure I could do the rank ups I wanted to do. So I am going to be doing a R2 Cole, the one I just awakened in the near future. However, I do need to go back to getting more. Before I decided to R3 my Magneto, because I did wait a good day after my Abyss polls before I fully decided who I was going to R3, and my Magneto was still at R1 when I decided to do it, so I had to use a lot of my resources to R2 him first. But I went ahead and did it off camera to save the time to overly bore you watching go an R1 go all the way to R3, which takes even longer than just this process. So we're getting close. We said I've already spent what a good, including the actual rank up cost, I've already used what a good 2 million, I believe, in gold. Not to mention, I have no clue how much ISO 8 I've already used. But like I said, I've been hoarding for a bit. Try to maximize every little. And boom. There we go. And we see people ask about our 4 6-stars that we see impossible because some of those resources are not in the game yet. But let's take a quick little look at my nice shiny new R3 6-star. We will see some of his stats right here. The unawoken, so no sig, 13869 on the index. We have his 40,000 health pool, a 4630 attack. Pretty dang nice stuff right there. And then we will see some of the lesser stats on attention as far as looking at these ratings, the armor rating, block proficiency. We will see his penetration ain't exactly high, but critical rating and damage. So be on the lookout for more videos with this R3 Magneto in the near future. There are. Now let's see what this new R3 Magneto can do, and let's see why. For those of you who haven't seen post-buff Magneto, and I'm going, why did he R3 Magneto? So I'm just going to go on very simple. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just going to kind of do a very quick, let's just see what I just did and why I did it. So I'm just going to do a little ROL file. We saw that Winter Soldier has 550,000 health pool. That's going to make a difference in a moment when you start seeing what I'm doing. I'm just building him up really quick. You see how you get those prowesses going up. You get a knock him down with the heavy, goes up one. If you charge it, those double temporarily. This is a metal defender, so I can get unlimited of the first kind, but not as far as the charges. So not really showing gameplay on how to use him right now. Later down the road, I will most likely get a lot more. Just want to show you what he's at. You'll see I'm just building those prowess up nice and simple right now. Nothing too awesome. You'll see I'm doing some decent damage with the heavies, but that is not what I'm aiming for right now. In fact, the higher his health pool for me is kind of the better. I don't want to knock his health pool down too much because I want to see what I can do for what I'm aiming for. I'm really just trying to build my prowess up while I'm trying to get myself up to an S3. I waited a little too long and let my prowess fall down, so I'm going to have to build it back up, and we'll see that. So he beat me to that S2 right there. And so get him back up. So I was a little slow on my S3 here, but so look at 76% of 550k. What is that, around 400, more than 400,000 health pool he is at. I am not going to touch him again. You see that percentage? Oh, just fall down to 49, 143,000. But you know what? That's not even the good stuff. Look at this, 8,600 a tick, and look at it ticking. Look at his health. I'm not touching him. Did not touch him again after the S3, and we did over 400,000 damage off of one S3 in what a minute and a half of build up. That is why I R3 by Magneto, at least one main reason. I hope you enjoyed this Abyss and this little quick gameplay. If you liked it, like the videos, do not forget to click subscribe over there on the left and watch another video while you're at it. Thanks for watching.